Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of Matchbox Mark's Diecast Restoration. So welcome to Saturday and welcome to this week's Lucky Casting. So I'm going to do a trio of these, and I'm going to do 2 Restos and 1 custom. So this is the, let me see if we can read this here, the Mercury. So we've got the Matchbox Series number 59 or 73. Super fast. I'm going to be doing these for the next month or so, just to shake it up a little bit. So here's the first one. Kind of like a fire chief car. There's that one. And then this one. One good thing about them is they're all in pretty decent shape. Actually, you might have to straighten out the axles and everything. So there's that one. And then here's that one. I have another turntable with the black, but it's really, I need to put a cover on it because it shows all the dust and everything. So it doesn't really give these castings the attention that they deserve. So anyway, all right. So stick around and let's get these looking good again. All right, let's get the fire chiefs out on the maintenance floor. So they're all drivable. So I don't need to call Billy Bob. He can take the day off. So anyway, we've got 2 drivers in here, or two fire chiefs, or maybe one's the boss and one's the worker bee. Who knows? So anyway, take these out. And definitely gonna do something with the tire axles. Ooh. My camera's leaning on my Dremel. Alright, so let me see here. There we go. Gotta be careful not to break this plastic thing. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get out the big book on this one. I'll have to do it next shoot. Alright, so there's that. And there's those tires. And here we go. Beacon. This'll clean up really nice. It's just mainly dirty. Normally when I do my window units, I don't really ever sand them, because I just like to just wash them with soap and water. Another reason is I haven't perfected the craft of sanding the window units, so I had to work on that. That'll involve a lot of practice. There we go. And let me see here. There's that. Okay, now this tire is wonky. I don't know if I have any spare axles and tires with these, but maybe I can try to fix it. That's always my goal. So let me see here. So it looks like if I pull this through, oh yeah, look at that. So a lot of times I can bend them back. There's that one. And a lot of people sometimes leave comments on, well, why don't I show more of the process? And I've said this a couple of times. I don't do the filming of me wire wheeling because that's outside. And then I don't film me painting a lot of times because that's in my garage where it's really, really, really hot. It's got to be 105 degrees in there because I do live in Phoenix. So, plus I like to keep my videos roughly about 5 to 7 minutes long so I don't bore my audience with my droning on and on. Alright, so we got this. So one axle mainly. And then plus, you know, there's other builders out there that show the whole process. So my thing is just really showing the before and after of these castings. So anyway, and plus I kind of like to shake it up with different brands and everything. So all right, enough of me yammering. So let's get them all together here. So we've got the 3 bodies. Got all the tires. One axle needs some TLC. Interiors. So yeah. Alright, so I am going to break out the big book, next scene, and see what we've got for this bad boy. See if there's any variations. Alright, stick around. Alright, so here's my Fire Chief cars. Let me get it focused. There we go. I'm going to put a coat of paint on them and see what I've got. Stick around. Alright, got my Fire Chief cars and window units and chassis and interiors all cleaned up, spruced up, and painted up. Alright, let's put them together and put them on the roundabout. See you in a bit. Alright, before we take a look at the final reveal, let's see what we started with. Well, we started with 3 Fire Chief cars. Alright, let's see where I ended up. Alright, it is time for the final reveal for this week's Resto, the Mercury Fire Chief car. So, just did a Resto on these 2 bad boys. New decals, which I actually got from Black Square Decals a long time ago. And the only thing that I really need to do is research how to do the beacons. I know Summer left me a comment saying to get 3 or 4 millimeter LED lights and cut the wires, which is a great idea. I'll definitely pursue that in the future. See if I can find any on Amazon or whatever. So let's get to the custom. So there's that. Alright, so let's get the custom on here. Alright, so I decided to go police car. So, the police decals, I made them, actually I made all the decals myself except for the little small ones. So let's take a closer look here. So this is to protect and to serve. It is a little crooked, but what can I do? There's my little police door decal, and for official use only. And then on the front, I did the red and blue flashing lights right there, and the indicators, and didn't want to chrome out the rims, just wanted to keep it a little natural. So anyway, here they are. Let me line them up as they would be in a parking lot. Alright, so that's this week's Restos. So let's take a look what's on the docket for next week. Alright, so move those back a little bit. So I'm going to do this one right here. As we all know, this is the Tire Fryer. Such a cool name. I love all the names that they gave the Hot Wheels and Matchbox super fast cars. So I'm going to do an experiment with this one. I bought a can of chrome spray paint, and that's how I've been painting the engines and everything, all the chrome pieces. Well, the bigger pieces anyway. So I'm going to take the body, paint it with chrome metallic spray paint, and then Tamiya metallic blue. So this is more of an experiment to see how it's going to turn out. No promises, but that's on the docket for next week. And I've done one of these too. Actually, when Opa did his pick for the Diecast Mafia build, I did this as a dragster, I think. So anyway, so let's move this away and let's zoom in on our cars here. So I want to thank you for watching. Stay tuned, of course, for future videos, and I'll catch you on the next one.
That's all, folks.